Now, back to this frequency issue. What's this purple? What do you got there? What's with the purple fluffies?
Cut the Clancy, see a little purple animal.
Represent just a few of the countless movies we've made here over the years. Universal Studios is in its second century of filmmaking, so we've been making movies for over 100 years. And it all started with a man named Carl Laemmle. Carl Laemmle immigrated to the United States in the early 1900s, and then he opened up Universal Studios, creating an entire city purely dedicated to making movies. And I think his dream has been realized. Universal is our own city, Universal City. We have our own zip code, our own fire station. We even used to have our own DMV at a certain point. We even have our own fire station. So you can see on our right hand side. Now this is not a set, folks. This is a real working fire station where the real heroes come to work every single day. Now you may notice the fire station is numbered Fire Station 51. Now that's a Universal Easter egg. It all started with a television show called Emergency! Their fire station was numbered 51. But since then it's been used for films like Backdraft with Kurt Russell, their fire station was also numbered 51. And even more recently, Chicago Fire, Dick Wolf's new show on NBC, their fire station is numbered, you guessed it, 51. Now our lot is divided up into two different parts. We have our front lot with our sound stages. We have 28 sound stages to be exact. And then we have our back lot with our large exterior sets. But right now we're going to head through our front lot, and you're going to see the first sighting of a soundstage. It's coming up on our left-hand side. This is Soundstage 12. It's currently home to NBC's hit singing competition, The Voice, with celebrity coaches Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, Alicia Keys joins them again for the new season, as well as Kelly Clarkson. The show is hosted by none other than Carson Daly. Now, not only is Soundstage 12 the largest soundstage on the Universal lot, it's also the oldest. It was built in 1929 for a film called Broadway, which was innovative for its overhead crane shots. But since then, Soundstage 12 has been used for some of the most memorable movie moments in cinema history. All of these sets were built inside of our Soundstage 12. And if you take a look at your screens, this is what a soundstage looks like on the inside once all the set is cleared. As you can see, it kind of looks like a giant warehouse. That's what sound stages are, except they're about 98% soundproof. The walls are about 3 to 4 times thicker than your average building. Now, sound stages allow filmmakers to control a lot of elements like their sets. The area we're entering into right now is called our metro sets, and our metro sets can double as any major metropolitan area in the world. In Austin Powers and The Spy Who Shagged Me, it was London in the 1960s. It was downtown Chicago for the Blues Brothers. But more often, we use our metro sets as New York. But I'm going to hand things over to my co-host Jimmy, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about that.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. What's got mugged over there? An old woman, tough lady. That was my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City.
Hey, I'm walking here!
Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Recently on our metro sets, American Ninja Warrior was out here. They built an entire obstacle course for their qualifiers for their newest season. They also filmed scenes from Fate of the Furious starring Vin Diesel and Dwayne My Boyfriend Johnson. Oh, so sorry, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. They filmed out here as well. Now, I know a lot of these buildings, they look real, but they're actually what we call facades. They're just the front and sides of buildings. A lot of the structures you're going to see on our tour today are exactly that. Now, I know they look like they're made out of brick and concrete, but they're actually made out of plywood, plaster, and plastic. But right now, we're going to leave the concrete jungles of our metro sets behind, and we're going to...
Now, it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skull Island. Please remember some futuristic vehicles from Back to the Future. And some prehistoric cars from the Flintstones. And of course, we can't have a picture car collection here at Universal without having some cars from the Fast and the Furious. Now, the Fast and the Furious is Universal's most successful franchise. Their latest installment, Fate of the Furious, it grossed over $1 billion worldwide at the box office. And they're not done yet. There are 2 more Fast and the Furious films in the works, and even a spin-off with my boyfriend, The Rock. I mean, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Another Universal film that grossed over $1 billion at the box office, Jurassic World. And Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the much anticipated sequel to the film, is coming out this summer, June 22nd, so definitely mark your calendars. For the hand side, this is the mobile lab unit that hung precariously off of a cliff off the coast of Isla Nublar in the Lost World Jurassic Park starring Jeff Goldblum. Now we also keep dinosaurs on deck. Oh no, they've gotten out of their cages. Oh no, oh no, oh no, watch out, Cartoon. Oh boy. They have gotten out of their cages. Wow, they are relentless. It looks like they're going to attack every single one of my cars. It's like they're timed or something. That is so strange. An important element of all the Jurassic Park films was weather. We used a lot of practical weather effects to make it look like it was raining in Isla Nublar, like in this scene from The Lost World featuring that mobile lab unit we passed. I'm actually going to pause it right here. If we take a look at your screens, this scene is at last year's scene break is CGI visual effects that was added in after this scene. And there's Julianne Moore stunt double. But right now we're in Old Mexico, and I am going to show you how practical weather effects work here on our lot with a little bit of movie magic. Now my friend Doug is out hiding out there. He's going to turn on some effects for us in just a little bit, and I'm going to explain to you how these effects work here on our lawn. Oh, thanks, Mark. I'm sorry, Doug. Thanks, Doug. So as you can see, the rain falling from the side of the tram, it's actually created by these high-tech devices. They're called sprinklers. We place them on the tops of flagpoles throughout this area. It allows the water to fall naturally to the ground, including rain. Now that thunder that you're going to hear, there we go, that thunder is just a pre-recording, and it's playing off of some speakers that we've hidden in some of the facades on your right-hand side. Now you may also see some lightning flash occasionally. Now that's just a timed strobe light installed on the tops of the roof. Okay, Doug, this is great. If you could just turn it off. Doug, turn off the... Oh, no. I think it might have been too intense. Watch out. Wow. Gee, you do not see that every day, huh? But I do. Every single day. Usually 4 times a day. Now this flash flood might look familiar if you've seen a film with Frankie Muniz and Paul Giamatti. It's called Big Fat Liar. Hey, Big Fat Liar, that's also, yes, Lady Gaga, talk about girl power. Now our Old Mexico sets have been featured in several films, including The Three Amigos with Chevy Chase, Martin Short, and Steve Martin. Even Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull with Harrison Ford. We turned our Old Mexico sets into Peru. And even some television shows like Westworld on HBO's The Town of Pariah, as well as Criminal Minds Beyond Borders with Gary Sinise. But right now we're going to cross the border into 6 Points, Texas, one of the oldest parts of our backlot. If you take a look on our left-hand side, you're going to see all of our great Western sets. Now tons of classic Westerns have been filmed out on these sets, including Wagon Train and Destry Rides Again. Now 6 Points, Texas gets its name from the 6 distinct streets that it used to have. During the silent film era, each street used to have its own post office, sheriff's station, and saloon. So filmmakers could film up to 6 different Westerns at the same time. They just had a different production on each street. But just a friendly reminder, folks, we are about halfway through our tour. So if you do drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull that red emergency cord and remain seated. Now our founder, Carl Lemley, he allowed visitors to come watch these Westerns be filmed. They got to sit on wooden bleachers at the time, cheer the good guys, boo the bad guys, and they even got a boxed lunch. Well, we changed the languages on the signs, and sometimes we put up the country's flag in the store windows. It's that easy. But right now, Little Europe may look a little different, but that's because it's been dressed to look like the afterlife for the hit television show The Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, I have never ever seen this.
You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
This yogurt shop is what we're passing right now on our left-hand side.
You risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
All right, folks, we are actually coming up on our first quiet zone. They're filming Hope and Family today on the Hallmark Channel. You're going to see their set on the left-hand side just a little bit, but I'm going to get off the mic. That's the Home and Family set they were filming today. But right now we're at Soundstage 50. It's the only soundstage. Well, welcome you California. This is Trevor. We get them all the time. I don't know if this is a Trevor. I think this might be the window, so everyone stay calm. Remain seated. Hold on to your loved ones. Your belongings. Hold on to your belongings. One of the second floor is coming down. Watch out for that picture car. Shark on the loose earlier today, but my friend George from Amity PD has told me that they caught it, so we should be okay to go. Oh, there it is. There it is hanging up on the right-hand side. Good for them. And there's my friend George's boat. Must be doing some scuba diving. Oh no. Oh no, there's another shark on the loose. I have to warn my friend George. He's still out there scuba diving. George and Sarah, get out of the water right now. Can you hear me? Get out of the water now. George? Oh, he had a lot of guts to be out there today. there they are. Wow, that was graphic. All right, folks, please remain seated. We're going to move our tram onto this dock. Now, see that yellow barrel that's floating out there? Amity PD has attached shark bait to that yellow barrel. So the shark's going to grab onto that barrel. There he goes. And he's going to swim right past us. So don't you worry, we are completely safe. Oh, then again, maybe not. It's okay. I read somewhere that sharks are afraid of fire. That's a thing, right? Sharks being afraid of fire? Well, it must be working because I don't see them, do you? Quick update. They are not afraid of fire. In case anyone wants to know. Oh man, we're going to need a bigger tram. Does anyone know what kind of shark that is? You can shout it out. I can hear you.
They really aren't here.
Which is exactly what we did for Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, directed by Ron Howard.
Mr. Grinch.
Now the Who houses you're seeing are made out of styrofoam. We used over 2 million linear feet of styrofoam for the production and enough artificial snow to cover 9 football fields. How the Grinch Stole Christmas was one of the largest productions we had here on the Universal lot. We took up 11 sound stages, and one of those sound stages is just for hair and makeup for those Who's. Now since the Who's were used to having a pretty grumpy neighbor, we thought here in the back lot they should be okay living next to Norman Bates. It's okay, he's not home, so he didn't hear that joke. Oh, I guess he is home today. That's awkward. Don't worry, folks, he's probably just doing some light maintenance on the motel. Ladies, he is single, if you're interested. He's a bit of a mama's boy, though, so I don't know if you're into that. Oh, you know what? I guess he's not single. There's his girlfriend. Oh, and he's carrying her out to the car. Hashtag relationship goals, am I right? She looks dead tired. Or just dead. Yep. No, put your cameras away. We're all witnesses to a crime now. Norman, no, buddy. We talked about this. You want to get Edward's tram, not my job. Buddy, Norman. All right, let's punch it. Come on, Glenn, let's get out of here. All right, Norman, you can have one. There's blondes in car 4. I know you like blondes. Man, what a psycho. Am I As we make our way up the psychopath, you're going to get a killer view of the Psycho House coming up on our left-hand side. But you know what? If your backyard looks like this, it would drive anyone a little mad. Of course, I'm talking about the spectacular crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise. Now, if you're all wondering what that plane is made out of on the left-hand side, it's made out of plane that's a real 747 Boeing airplane they had destroyed specifically for the film. Costs the production $60,000 to purchase, which is a great deal for the entire airplane. But then they charge the production $200,000 to get it to the lot, so that's where they get you for shipping and handling, so watch out. But let's see this crash site in action from this unit of War of the Worlds.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision of Steven. didn't forget to sit down to talk about the war. Well, that thought would have so.
Hi, is anyone? We're here.
Hey, yo!
Oh, hi.
They just got here. All right, I got it. Well, listen, hello, beautiful people, particularly you right there missing the third row. How you doing? You good? My name is Roman Pierce.
Sarah.
Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you from Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot. We're having a few friends over. It's a little messy, but it's all good. The more the merrier. Especially you right there in that third row, like I was saying. So look, see over there? That's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy. But that work of art back over there was made by my man Tej. Think of it as like a Mona Lisa on wheels.
So did you break it down to them?
What's that?
You had one job to do, Roman, one. All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
So like I was saying, the third row, right? This ain't behind you.
All right, folks, let's remember what Roman and Lenny. What? The party's over. We just got here. Excuse me, sir? Sir.
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party, and where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Neil,
That's right, party's over.
you know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back. It was on vibrate.
Sure traced us. Ops can't hold forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like it is unsafe for us to keep our tram in that bay, so we're going to move it in this parking garage. But let's put on those 3D glasses for extra eye protection. You never know what might happen in these sorts of dangerous situations. And let's remember to remain seated. We don't want to be found. This doesn't sound good.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried.
This is our